Alright, so this week we're going to do Big Guns Never Tire. So we've got the battlefield terrain already set up. We're going to be rolling off to place objectives shortly. So the objectives of this game are, of course, Linebreaker, First Blood, and Slay the Warlord. And then also destroy the big guns. So you get an extra victory point for every heavy support unit that has been completely destroyed. And also, your heavy support units have objectives secured for capturing the objectives. Each objective at the end of the game is going to be worth 3 points. I'm going to be playing my Harlequins again, and Joe is going to be playing his Admech. So let's roll off.
For the Admech, Admech places first objective. We'll be placing first one here.
Alright. Harlequins are going to place objective right here by the barrels.
Second Admech objective will go in the center of this street.
Okay. And then the last objective is going to be placed right here by these crates that I almost knocked over. So, player who placed the fourth objective determines which of the standard deployment maps. So, I will choose. What did we do last time? Dawn of War deployment? Yeah, so let's do Hammer and Anvil this time.
What side are you taking?
I will take the far side over here. So
Here's my 1,500 points of Admech. For my Warlord, I have a Tech Priest Dominus. He has the Inspiring Leader Warlord trait. He has a Volkite Blaster and a Macro Stubber. I then have 2 units of Castellan Robots. 2 of them have the 3 Heavy Phosphor Blasters apiece. The other 2 have their Castellan Fists and Incendine Combustors. And I have 2 Cybernetic Data Smiths. For my elites, I have a 6-man unit of Sakaran Ruststalkers with Transonic Blades. And then I have 2 5-man units with Transonic Razors and Cord Claws. Then I have a unit of 7 Sakaran Infiltrators with Taser-Gills and Flechette Blasters. And for my troops, I have a 10-man unit of Skitarii Vanguard with 2 Plasma Calivers. And then a 10-man unit of Skitarii Rangers with 2 Transuranic Arquebuses. This is a Vanguard detachment, so I have a total of 4 command points.
Are you ready?
alright, here we go. So here is my 1,500 point Harlequin army. I switched it up a little bit from the last time I played them. I added in 2 transports. So we're going to start out there. So I got the Star Weaver here. It's transporting a 5-man squad with Harlequin's Kisses and a Troop Master with a Harlequin's Blade. The other Star Weaver over here has 5 Harlequin Kiss squad in it, and then my Warlord, which is another Troop Master. He has also a Harlequin's Caress, and he's taking the Warlord trait for the extra attack and the charge. I have on foot here a 5-man squad with Embraces. So then over here in the back I have my Solitaire and my Shadow Seer. The Shadow Seer has Smite and the Twilight Pathways psychic power from the Harlequins list. For my 2 heavy support choices, I have Void Weavers, and they each have a Prismatic Cannon. And then I took 2 3-man squads of the Harlequin Bikes with Zephyr Blades. I took a battalion detachment, which gives me a total of 6 command points. Harlequins have deployed up here on the line. We're a fast-moving army, so we're going to see how much we can get in close to the Admech. We're counting on probably having first turn unless he seizes. And we don't have to worry about objectives till the end of the game, and we're fast enough that hopefully we'll be able to jump to him when it's time.
On the Admech side, deployed my shooting units in the center with the units of Ruststalkers on the flanks. I have the unit of 7 Infiltrators in concealment, so they'll be able to come in when I choose to have them. And the Admech is currently going second, but I will attempt to seize the initiative. I do not. So Harlequins will get to go first for the first time in a while.
For my movement phase, I moved everything up, advanced most stuff except for this Star Weaver over here. Psychic power phase, I moved the other troop further up against the wall. These two Void Weavers advanced, so now we're going to start off with the shooting. So they're going to fire their shuriken cannons. This one right here will fire into this back squad. So they're -1 to hit because they advanced. So 4s to hit. They are toughness
3.
2 wounds. No negative.
4 plus save. One guy takes a wound.
Okay. The second Void Weaver up here will fire at the front squad. Again, taking a -1 to hit. 4 ups. Two saves at -3, and then 1 regular save.
2 6 plus in bones. So 1 will die, and then 1 regular save, 4 plus. Another one takes a wound.
That was the front squad here. Okay. Right over to roll in a second. I'm just measuring real quick. This is in range. Okay, so let me go back over to the dice box and I'm going to shoot the back Star Weaver first. Is not taking the penalty to hit. It's going to fire on the big beefy robot friends. Here we go. 3s to hit. And they are toughness
7.
Okay, so 5s to wound. 1 at -3.
So it will be 5 plus in bone. Nope, takes a wound.
Okay, the next Star Weaver is going. -1 to hit. So 4s by 5s onto the same target. Nothing.
Actually, the one would be good because the Aegis Protocol gives +1 to armor and in bones.
Sweetness. Alright, and then the closest to me, squad of bikes. Gonna fire, -1 to hit. 4s. By 5s. Nothing. And then the second bike squad on the same target again. Slipped out. Didn't get it. 2 saves.
Any negatives?
No negatives.
2 plus saves. One of them takes a wound.
Okay, and that's it for me.
End of the AdMech's movement phase. Just moved everyone to form a line to receive the Harlequins' second turn charge. The cybernetic data smith restored the 1 wound that the single castellan lost. Have not brought the unit of infiltrators in yet. Going into the shooting phase, this unit of castellan robots with their heavy phosphor blasters are going to fire into the unit of Harlequin bikes down the street. So it'll be 18 shots, hitting 4 plus. They didn't move. They get to reroll 1s because they're within 6 inches of Tech Priest Dominus.
And you take a -1 to abilities, right?
Yes.
And they were all 6s. Anyway. Strength 6, wounding 3s. 10 wounds on the bikes.
Okay. And what bike squad was that?
The one's closest.
In the middle there?
Yeah.
4 up invulnerables. Are they single damage?
Yeah.
Okay. And I lose 1 bike. Let me remove these dice for you. The first Harlequin casualty.
And then the next bit of AdMech shooting will be the unit of Rangers will fire into the same unit of Harlequin bikes.
Alright.
I'll start off with the 2 transuranic arquebuses, hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1 because they're within 6 inches. Both hit. This is strength 7, so wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
4 plus invulnerable save. Good.
Then it will be 8 shots from their galvanic rifles, hitting on 4s. Then wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
4 plus invulnerable saves. Made 1, so he takes 2 wounds.
And that will be it for the AdMech's turn 1. Hoping to just receive the charge and then countercharge in the second turn.
Okay, so Harlequins moved up a little bit. We're going to try to be sneaky and see if we can get another round of shooting on and prepare for the assault back here with our troops before we go in. Solitaire moved up here behind the crates. Shadowseer moved behind the building with his men. And everybody else snuck up just enough to get optimal shooting range on the units they want. This Void Weaver here did not move. This Void Weaver moved to try to get a better vantage point onto, what are these guys called, Joe?
The Rust Stalkers?
The Rust Stalkers, yes. So let's start it off with the guy that moved is going to fire his shuriken cannons, first of all, over at the Rust Stalkers. So 3s to hit. Strength 6. So 1 save at -3 and then 2 regular saves.
6 plus invuln. 1 guy dies, and then 2 4+ saves. Another one takes it.
Alright. Now it's gonna fire its prismatic cannon. It's gonna do the dispersed, which is a heavy D6. 1 shot. I'll use command point. I'll re-roll that. 5 shots. Okay, that's a little bit better. So he moved and they're heavy, so I am hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Strength 4, so wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -2. 1 damage each.
6 plus invuln. He dies, another one takes a wound.
Okay. And the one who didn't move is going to fire its shuriken cannons into the Rust Stalkers, and it's going to fire its lance from the prismatic cannon onto the big beefy robot. So first off, shuriken cannons. 5 hits. Strength 6. They're T3, right?
Yeah.
So 5 saves, no negatives.
Into this unit.
Yep.
4 plus saves. They're dead. So that's first
Okay.
blood.
That's what I wanted. And the lance. 3 plus. Missed. Okay. The bikes on the far end, I'm going to fire into that squad with the swords. So it'll be 9 shots. 3s to hit. Are they also T3 or are they T4?
T3.
2 at -3 and 2 regular saves.
6 plus symbols. 1 dies. 2 4 plus. Good.
Okay. The Star Weaver over here against the building, gonna fire into the Rangers. Threes to hit. T3. 1 wound.
4 plus save. 1 dice.
The second Star Weaver over there, fire into the Rangers. 4 hits. 2 saves.
2 4 plus. 2 more die.
And then the bikes in the squad of Rangers. One at -3 and 3 regulars.
3 4 plus save. 2 more die. 6 plus invuln. He survives.
And just out of range on the charge. So that'll be it for Harlequin turn 2.
So morale check on the unit of Rangers. They lost 5 guys. Their leadership 7. They're all dead.
Oh, don't you have your buff?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so
You do.
it would be leadership 8, 11, so 3 more die. Mechanicum movement phase. Moved everyone that was on the left flank forward since the Harlequins weren't inclined to come forward. Brought in the unit of infiltrators back there. They're within range to fire their flechette blasters into the unit of 3 Harlequin bikes. Withdrew this unit of rust stalkers after losing the other unit of them. They're now starting to hide behind the crates. For the Canticles of the Omni Messiah, I got the +1 strength. So everyone in the army is currently counted as 1 higher strength than they were previously. So starting off my shooting phase, I will start with the unit of infiltrators will fire their flechette blasters into the unit of Harlequin bikes. So they get 5 shots apiece, so it will be 35 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Are you taking the -1?
Yeah, that's what you'd be hitting on 3 plus otherwise. And then strength 3, so wounding on 5s. So 6 wounds.
On the 3-man bike squad.
Yeah.
Four plus. 1, 2, 3. 1 bike goes.
Then the unit of Castlin robots with the Incendine combustors. One of them is in range to fire into the 2-man unit of Harlequin bikes. He gets D6 hits. 3. So it is strength 5, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
4 plus. 1 bike dies.
Next, the unit of Castlin robots with the heavy phosphor blasters will fire into the same unit of bikes. They moved and they don't have anything to prevent the loss of ballistic skill, so they'll only be hitting on 6s. Hitting on 6s. No hits. Then that will actually be it for my shooting phase, and I will attempt to assault this solo Harlequin bike with the unit of Castellan robots.
Overwatching. Nothing. Bring it on in, Joe.
They will charge in 11 inches.
Good.
That should make it. And then the unit of infiltrators will attempt to assault into the 2-man Harlequin bike unit.
All right. Overwatching. 1 hit. 1 wound.
4+ safe. Good. Charge roll. I will use one of my command points to reroll the 2. Nope. Then the unit of 5, the Rustalkers with the transonic blades will attempt to charge into them.
Okay. I get to Overwatch again, or nothing.
So if I get a roll of a 12, they will be within an inch of them. Nope.
Ooh, close.
So I just have the 1 combat, Castellan robots.
All right.
So he could he pile in 3 inches, or is it just if they're not in base contact?
If they're not in base contact.
So just the 2 robots into the lone bike.
And it's to the closest visible enemy. So you tend to set it more.
So 6 attacks. Hitting on 4+. And then strength 6, so wounding on 3+. 4 wounds.
4+ invulnerables. 2 go through. Is it multi-damage?
No.
Okay. It's got 1 wound left.
And you get your attacks back.
Three's to hit. Strength 4. 5's to wound. 1 wound. -2, I think. Let me double check it here real quick, Joe. Yes, -2 and then 2 damage.
So -2, so they have a 4+ save. Nope, one of them takes 2 wounds. It's down to 4. So, end of the Admech's turn. Managed to take out 2 of the Harlequin bikes and do some damage to a 3rd one, but other than that, it was a fairly lackluster turn.
Okay, so both Void Weavers did not move during the Harlequin movement phase. The troops all disembarked from the vehicles and moved around a little bit. The other troop squad moved up. The Shadow Seer moved up. Basically everything moved up in hopes of assaults and shooting goodness. Right now we're going to start off with the Shadow Seer casting Smite. It goes off, D3 to whoever is closest. I believe it is the robots. 3. You can use the little one.
And 1.
Now on to the shooting phase. This Void Weaver is going to shoot its Shuriken cannon at the Rust Stalkers over here, and then it's a lance at the big robots. Using 3s. 3 saves.
4+ saves.
That was terrible.
2 die.
And then the lance, 3 up. Hits. Strength 8, so 3s. Wounds, -4.
4 plus invuln. The guy who fired takes a mortal wound from his repulsing grid.
My guy takes a mortal wound?
Yep.
Okay.
Why is that?
The repulsing grid.
Shoots it back at me.
On a 6 plus, the invuln save shoots a mortal wound back at them.
It's hot.
I think that's the first time I've ever had that reused.
Okay. So no damage from that. And then the next one is going to shoot its shuriken cannons and its lance. 3's to hit. Five's the wound. 1 at -3 and 1 regular save.
4 plus invuln. Goes through. 2 plus save. Saved.
Okay. And then the lance. 3 up. Nope. I will use a command point. Reroll that. 3 plus. Nope. Wasn't meant to be. The Star Weaver over there is going to shoot onto this squad here. 3's to hit. Hit. Anything but. 1 at -3 and then 4 regular saves.
6 plus invuln. Guys, said how many regular? 4 pluses. 3 die in total.
Okay. The 2-man bike squad onto the guy.
What's the guy?
The data smith.
Data Smith, that's right. Mining bitcoins right now.
He's toughness 4.
Alright. So I need 3s. Oh, that was not good. 1 at -3.
So 5 plus invuln. How much damage will it do?
And then the Star Weaver back over there,
This guy.
behind the wall. Yeah, on that guy. The Star Weaver back behind the wall, onto those rust stalkers there on the edge. They're toughness 3, correct?
Yep.
So 4 regular saves and 1 at -3.
6 plus invuln. Failed. 4 plus saves. Failed 1. 1 rust stock killed.
They used to be T4, didn't they?
No,
No?
they were always T3.
I believe that is it for my shooting. Well, they didn't advance, so Harlequins Kisses will fire their pistols onto the robots. One hit. Nothing. Spots. And the Troop Master. I don't know if his ballistics goes 2 plus or not. I don't think it is. Yes, it is. So 6. No. Nothing. Now on to assaults. So let's start it off with the Solitaire into the Data Miner.
So he'll fire his gamma pistol. 6 plus. Nope.
Solitaire's in. Star Weaver's gonna go into the robots.
So 2 Incendium Combustors, D6 apiece. I use a command point to reroll 1. 8. total. Strength 6.
Toughness 5.
Wounding on 3s. So 7 wounds.
Are they multi-wound?
No.
Takes 4 damage. And he'll make it. 2 plus it. Thank you, Joe. Now the 5-man squad of Harlequins. Try to move in there. Thank you, buddy. They're in. Okay. The bike squad. You'll have to overwatch with the data miner over there.
Gamma pistol. Hitting on 6 plus. Nope.
They'll make it in. And then the Rust Stalkers have nothing to overwatch, correct?
Yep.
So the Star Weaver over there is going to attempt to get in. I rolled a 9.
That'll do.
Okay. Harlequin's Kisses are going to go into the combat there. A 3. They'll make it. The Caress Troop Master behind is going to also try to get in combat. He got an 8. So he ignores.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, can you get to the other side?
Yeah.
Cool. That was the goal. And then Shadow Seer is probably best where he is. With a bubble. And then this other Troop Master. Can you make it? 12. He's going to try to go in for 12 on the data miner. So he'll need an 11. Didn't make it. And the back squad of troops is going to try to go onto the robots. 11. Oh my god, I clicked it. Now we get to do massive amounts of close combats. So I'll start off with the solitaire. Well, I'll start off with the big robot combat there first. So I will use the Harlequin's Kisses. Threes to hit. Strength 4, so 5's the wound. Re-rolling to the Troop Master. Saves at -1.
3 plus saves.
These are D3
Fail.
damage.
2. So one robot will just be killed.
Okay.
See if he explodes. He does.
Oh my
This is
god.
gonna be terrible.
So there will be Every unit within 3 inches suffers D3. So, on the Troop Master, 3. On the bike, 2.
So on the Troop Master, the bike is dead.
On the unit of Harlequins on my left, 3.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
Let's do this.
The
Right. So Troop Master
other unit is also a 3.
takes 3.
I assume his
Bike
own
is
unit
dead.
doesn't take damage.
No, it says all units within 3 inches.
And I lose 3. What Harlequin squad were you rolling on?
That unit lost 3, and the other one still needs to roll 4. Each unit within 3 inches.
I mean, typically, like ores and stuff do count for yourself, but that would go to this weird like chain reaction thing. So I'm not too sure.
And on the other unit, 1.
One kiss. And then what else do we have? What do we have more stuff? What's within 6 inches of him?
3 inches.
3 inches, okay. Stick this guy
Yeah, so we don't know if the unit itself would take a D3.
I don't know. Yeah, well, assuming it does, since none of the other ores do. Takes 3.
I mean, you could command point it.
I don't want him to explode.
Yeah.
And then he gets what? One more D3?
Yeah, I'll command point it.
Well, I mean, at the same, like, so how many? Yeah, I mean, is he likely to survive? Like, is it worth spending command point if he's likely to die anyway? The units can't do anything besides attacking.
Yeah, screw it. You know what, use it. So you still get your D3 damage for the second attack.
1.
So he's down to 2.
I will command point it because why not? 2.
Is that 1?
Now, I only interject to let you know that you do have the stratagem to interrupt if you'd wish to use it in any of these combats. Okay. Then I will go with my 2-man squad.
2-man
Can
squad.
you
where?
consolidate them in 3 inches, Joe? So 3 is the hit. Strength 5, so still 5s. So 6 saves at -2.
4 plus saves. He's dead. It's just 1. Let's see if he explodes. He does not. I will use a command point to reroll that. Nope.
Ooh, so close. That's terrible, Joe. It's terrible. Alright. Now on to the bikes. 3 attacks each.
So this is the bikes on the data
On the
smith.
data miner. Is it data smith or data miner?
Data smith.
Alright. 3 ups. Strength 4.
Toughness 4.
4s. And is he within 6 inches of the Troop Master?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So 3 at -2, 2 damage each.
4 plus saves. He's
You're all
dead.
good? Alright.
How many command points left do you?
Just 1.
The Solitaire is going to attack the other Data Smith. So 2 pluses to hit. I'm sorry, he was using the Caress. So strength 5. So 3's to wound at -2. 4 saves.
4 plus saves. He fails 3.
Okay, I think it's the 2 damage. Nope, just 1 damage.
So he's at 1.
And then I'll do the Harlequin Embrace squad over here.
On the robots?
Onto the robots, yes. Or I guess I should use the Void Weaver, the Star Weaver first. So use the Star Weaver first. 3s to hit. 1. 5s to wound. 2 saves.
2 up saves. Good.
2. Embraces are strength 4, -3, 1 damage. Okay. 3's to hit. Five's to wound. Four saves.
What's the minus?
-3.
5 plus saves. Fail 3.
1 damage each.
Down 2.
Okay. Then over there, that Star Weaver. 3s. 5 3s. 3 saves.
Which combat
Out
is
of the
this?
Rust Stalkers over there. Very edge.
4 plus. Fail 1. Guy's down to 1.
Alright. And then you can return. I think I'm all spent. Danny, do you see anything that I've missed?
Did you do the attacks on this guy?
I did.
Yeah. The only... You didn't consolidate any of your Harlequins in combat.
Okay.
Or by any, I mean the robot explosion.
Massive explosion.
Which, I mean, it
Thank
would have
you,
been
sir.
only the squad that wiped them out.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So the unit of Rust Stalkers fighting back. The total of 9 attacks, hitting on 3 plus. And a strength 5 because of the transonic cleave, so wounding on 4 plus. 6 is causing mortal wounds. So 1 mortal wound, 2
On the-
regular.
On the transport?
Yeah.
Onto this one, right?
Yeah.
Takes 1 more, so that's 2. So he has 4 left.
And then the Data Smith in combat with the 2 bikes. He gets 2 attacks, hitting on 3 plus. 1 hit. And he is strength 8, but he'll... Oh no, the bikes don't get the benefit, right? For the
No.
lash outs here. So
Correct.
he's wounding on 2s. So 1 wound.
Good.
Then the other Data Smith in combat with the Solitaire. 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on 2s. 1 hit.
3 plus. Good.
And then the 2 Castle and robots will attack the unit of Harlequins. Get a total of 6 attacks. hitting on 4s. Then they get strength 10. They'll be wounding on 3 pluses because of the Shadow Seer. 2 wounds.
Onto the 5-man squad there?
Yeah.
4 ups. Good.
So that's all of my attacks back. I have a couple leadership
Yes,
tests.
me too.
So, on this unit, who lost 2, they're good. And on the unit of Vanguard, who lost 3.
3.
So, 8, I get leadership 7, I believe.
Harlequin
So-
squad that lost 3 over there.
One of them dies.
So leadership 8. So they're 5.
So, one Vanguard died to morale.
And then I see nothing else that I need to take LD on.
Nope.
Okay.
So, end of the Harlequins' turn. They
Yep.
currently have 2 victory points, 1 for first blood, 1 for killing a heavy support. Beginning of the Admech's turn, just rolled on the Canticles of the Omnisire table, and I got the Litany of the Electromancer. So each enemy unit that's currently within an inch of one of my units, on a roll of a 6, the unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So we'll start off with the Solitaire, looking for a 6. Nope. The unit of Harlequins in with the Castle and Robots. Was not. The Skimmer. For 6. No. Is there a Troop Master in?
No.
The unit of 2 bikes. Nothing. And then the Skimmer in the Assault with the Rust Stalkers. Nothing. So that was a lackluster Canticle. End of the Admech's movement phase. Move the Vanguard out to try and bring down the Solitaire. I had the Cybernetic Data Smith fall back from combat so that he could be shot at and potentially charged by the Rust Stalkers. Hopefully, he'll be dead before then. The unit of Infiltrators advanced forward to try and get back into the battle. And I had the Tech Priest Dominus move out so that he could grant his reroll 1s to the unit of Vanguard so I could overcharge their plasma. The Tech Priest Dominus also restored 1 wound to that Data Smith, so he's back up to 2. And the Data Smith restored 2 wounds to the wounded Castle and Robot, so he's back up to 4. So starting off the shooting phase, I will start off with the 2 Transuranic Arquebuses here. We'll fire into the Solitaire.
Did you overcharge him?
The 2 sniper rifles. So hitting on 3s. Will hit. Strength 7. Wounding on 2s.
Is he? Also, is he the
1.
closest?
They're snipers, they can target
sweet.
characters.
So 1-1?
Yeah.
Takes 1.
So it does D3 damage.
Yes.
3. And then I will go into the unit of Vanguard shooting. I'll start off with their 2 plasma calibers, which I will supercharge. So rolling for the first guy. He's good, only hit once. And the other guy only hit once, he doesn't die. Strength 8, wounding on 2s. 1 wound.
I'll reroll it. Good.
And then the 4 regular Vanguards will fire into him, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Then they are wounding on 4s. 6 wounds.
Takes 1 more one.
How many is that leave that in with?
1.
Okay.
Uno.
And that is all of my shooting. So go into
your HQ can't shoot?
Yeah, I guess he'll fire his weapons into him.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
What's he shooting at?
He's gonna fire it. No, you can't shoot this on attack.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I guess he'll fire his 2 guns into them. So 5 shots from the macro stubber into the unit of Harlequins.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1. 5 hits. That is
You could shoot at the troop master instead, Joe. Do you want to shoot at the troop master? or
The
Harlequin?
vehicle's locked in
Oh,
combat.
that's right,
count
yeah.
as just-
so strength 4, wounding on 3s. 4 wounds on the Harlequin squad.
4 ups. They're dead.
Go Tech Priest Dominus.
They never recovered from the explosion.
That was the other unit that was firing at
Okay.
Blue Squad. And then his Volkite Blaster. It's a heavy weapon, so they'll only be hitting on 3+. I'll hit anyway. Wounding on 3+.
And they're within 6 of the
It's strength 6.
shells.
So a roll of a 6 does a mortal wound. So 1 mortal wound, and you also get a total of 3 wounds.
So 3 saves.
Yeah.
So then they're all dead.
Ray. Then I will start off the charges. The Tech Priest Dominus will assault into the skimmer. He'll make it. This unit of Rust Stalkers will assault into the Solitaire.
Alright, he doesn't have a gun.
That'll make it. And the unit of Vanguards will also assault into the Solitaire. Make it in as well.
It's fine. It's fine.
So, I'll start off my...
Doesn't have a 3+ in bomb.
Remember, Greg might do the jumping
Yeah.
initiative with it, so attack with your best unit first.
So I will, with that in mind, I will start off with the Rust Stalkers. Seven attacks, hitting on 3+. And then there's, no, didn't roll the Cord Claw attacks, so I just go with all of them. The Transonic Razors. So, because of the Skitarii Vanguard, he counts as 1 less toughness. So he is toughness 2. So they are wounding on 2+. So 3 wounds.
Here he goes. He's good.
And then Vanguard will
I might as well. I'm gonna interject. Goodbye, command points. They're gone. I will attack under the Vanguard with the Solitaire. It attacks. He's going to use his Caress, so Strength 5. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 3s. 6 -2.
so 6+ invuln. 3, 4 die. Three
The
attacks
revenge
from
of the
them.
solitaire.
Hitting on 4s. And then moving on 2s. 2s.
He's dead.
Then I would do the.
Is there a reason
You
you
get a
took the plasma guys
consolidation
out
move.
instead of those two guys?
Just grab one side
You can
and
replace.
alive.
Don't worry about it.
Don't want him. Just die to morale. So then I would do the Tech Priest Dominus into the Skimmer. So he gets 3 attacks. He's attacking with his Omni Scion Axe, so hitting on 3+. All hit. And then he is Strength 5 with the weapon. The Shadows, so wounding on 4s. 1.
And the sound of the skimmer.
Yeah.
Good.
So that's all the guys who charged this turn. So the Castling robots into the Harlequin unit. So 6 attacks, hitting on 4+.
Ooh.
And he'll be wounding on 3+ because of the Shadow Seer. 2.
Onto the Harlequins there.
Yeah.
2 die.
Now you get to pick one, Greg.
Oh yay!
It's the first multi-combat that's lasted more than a turn.
I'll use my bikes. Threes to hit. 4s to wound with reroll. 4 saves at -2. 2 damage.
4+ saves. He's dead.
Does it explode and kill all my bikes?
Unfortunately, no.
Then I get a consolidated.
It's closest visible enemy.
And then the Rust Stalkers will attack the Skimmer. 9 attacks, sitting on 3+. Then wounding on 4s. 2 wounds on the Skimmer.
Takes 2.
And then that is all of my comments.
Alright, skimmer attacking back. 3, sorry Danny.
It doesn't lose any attacks by being down
No.
to 2.
1 wound.
4+ save. Thanks. 1 guy is killed.
Skimmer on to the Dominus. 3s. What's his toughness?
Toughness is 4, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's the move right there. What'll it be? Oh, nothing. And then the Harlequins. Run braces. I think they're 4 and then -3. 3 ups. 5 ups. 2 at -3, Joe.
5 up saves. They'll both. Those do the multi-damage. One.
Killed all those.
It's back down to 2 wounds.
You don't have the 4 pinball?
That's only against shooting attacks. Is that all of your...
That's it.
Comment?
I don't see anything else.
End of the Admech's turn. Managed to endure. Test on the unit of Vanguards. They lost 4, 6, so they're good. And they had leadership 7, they only lost 1, so they can't fail.
Troops only lost 2. Their leadership 8, so they can't fail.
So with that, that is the end of the Admech's turn. Managed to endure the Harlequins' assault, and with the infiltrators coming back, hopefully they will be able to pick off some of the Harlequin units.
Alright. So, psychic power phase. We're gonna, well, first of all, movement. 2 Void Weavers moved over here to get a clear line of the infiltrators. Harlequins with the embraces fell back out of combat. Bikes moved up. Everybody else moved up for the charge this turn. Shadow Seer is going to cast Smite right now. See what happens there. It goes off, so it'll be D3 wounds onto the robots. 2.
1 robot's killed. See if he explodes. Does not.
That's for both of you.
Just obliterate everybody. 1 robot. Alright. So, we'll start off with the Void Weavers shooting. Shoot this one on the end first at them. So, shuriken cannons. 3s to hit. And then 4 saves on them.
4 plus. 1 dies.
And then the heavy 6 from the dispersed on the prismatic cannon. 3 shots. It moved, so 4 ups to hit. 2 hits. Strength 4, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds at negative something.
6 plus injury. How much damage did it do?
Just 1 damage at -2.
So, 1 guy takes a wound.
And then the second Void Weaver will shoot the same thing. Two saves.
4 plus. Another 1 dies.
And then the heavy 6. 1 shot. 4 up to hit. Hits. All wounds. -2.
6 plus. So,
Just 1 damage.
total of 3 infiltrators die.
The bike squad is going to shoot at the rangers behind them. 3 to hit. Three saves, 1 at -3.
1 6 plus invuln. Dead. 3 saves.
Only 2 of those. I misspoke. That was 3 total. So these guys fell back, so they will fire their pistols at the Vanguard. 3 shots. Hit. 1 at -3.
6 plus inbound. Nice.
Check this real quick for the Troop Master. Shadow Seer. So he'll shoot his pistol at the Vanguard. 2 up. Hits. Nothing. And the Troop Master over there will also fire. Hits. 1 at -3 on the Vanguard.
6 plus inbound. He's dead.
Okay, and then I think we're on to assaults. So, the 3 Harlequins onto the robot. He's in combat. He'll make it. The Troop Master into the robot. He'll make it. Shadow Seer into the robot. She'll make it. Other Troop Master into the Dominus. He'll make it. Could you move him over there, Joe? And then the other 2 Harlequins over there are going to multi-charge into the Dominus and the, what do you call the guy again?
Data Smith. 6 plus. And the Data Smith? No.
They'll make it. And then the bikes will go into the Rust Stalkers.
No Overwatch.
Do they get Overwatch?
No, they don't have any Overwatch.
Oh, I get it. Confuse me. 6, so they'll make it. Alright. So, let's go ahead and do the bikes first. Right within 6 inches, so I can sell it in here first of all. They are. 3's to hit. 5 hits. Strength 4. 3's to wound. That is 6 saves at -2, 2 damage.
6 plus inbound. They're dead.
Okay.
Do you want to consolidate with
I will. I gotta go closest then.
it? Yeah,
So
closest
that-
visible. I mean, you can go within an inch here.
Alright. Now the Warlord Troop Master onto the Dominus. He gets the extra attack on the charge. 2's to hit. Strength 5, he is T4, right?
Yep.
So 3's. You're rolling wounds. 2 at -1.
3 plus save. He's good.
Bless you. Now the troop, the one of them will go on the Data Smith, and the other one will go on the Dominus. Data Smith first. Freeze the hit. Strength 5. Okay. 2 wounds at -2.
4+
1
save.
damage.
He's dead.
Okay. Onto the Dominus. Three at -2. 1 damage each.
3, 4 saves. Fails 1. How much damage did you say?
It's just 1. Now on to the big boy. The Harlequins are gonna go. Teach the embrace is. Strength 4. -3. 3's the hit. 5's the wound. Six at -3. 1 damage
Save.
each.
Takes 3 wounds.
Okay. The other troop master there. 2's the hit. And then he's just got the blade, so 6's. 1 save. 2 up.
Good.
And then the Shadow Seer. You can see the Shadow Seer in close combat much.
Yeah, the staff is +2 strength, -1
Yep.
AP, D3 wounds.
Yep.
I don't even play how.
3 attacks, 2 plus. By 5s. So 2 saves at -1. D3 damage each.
3+ save.
We good? And now I will activate the far edge combat skimmer. 3's the hit. 3's the win. Nothing.
So is that all you guys?
I've got the other skimmer after you choose an attack.
Captain Roga will attack that skimmer.
Alright.
3 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And then strength 10. Oh, so 2s, 1.
Goes through.
Does 3 damage.
Alright, then let's see if it blows up. Nope. So now it's all you.
So Tech Priest Dominus will attack the Troop Master. I've attacked him. 3 attacks, hitting on 3+. I'll hit. He's strength 5, so he'll be wounding on 4s to hit the Shadow Seer. 3 wounds.
1 goes through,
Does 2 damage.
and he is dead. That is Slay the Warlord for you. Thank you, sir.
And then the unit of Rust Stalkers onto the Skimmer. Seven attacks, hitting on 3+. hitting on 4s. So 1 regular save and then 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, what's got left 2, so
Yeah.
it's dead anyways. So 6 up. Nope, I'm just gone.
Consolidating.
And that's it for the Harlequin turn.
Morale check on the unit of infiltrators who lost 3. They had leadership 7. Negative. End of the Admech's movement phase. For the Canticles of the Animus Eye, I reroll failed morale tests, which isn't too relevant anymore. Move the unit of Rust Stalkers out to charge into the Shadow Seer. Tech Priest Dominus is back up to his full number of wounds because of his regeneration, and he restored 1 wound to the Castellan robot using my last command point to try and reroll a 1. Unit of Infiltrators moved forward towards the 2 Harlequin heavy supports, and they will be my only shooting. I will fire 3 of them. I'll fire their flechette blasters into the closest Harlequin skimmer, hitting on 4+, so it's the skimmer.
Minus, oh yeah.
And then wounding on 5+. 4.
Takes 3.
And then I will be into the charge phase.
So it's the one that wasn't wounded, right, Joe?
Yeah. These Rust Stalkers will attempt to assault into the Shadow Seer.
Okay. Made it.
Make it. And then the Infiltrators will attempt to go into the skimmer they were
Right.
just shooting. So, the Overwatch.
Now do the dispersed after the shurikens. Nothing from the shurikens. Heavy 6 and dispersed. 5 shots. 1. Strength 4.
Their charge distance. That won't do it. So going into the fight phase, the 3 Rust Stalkers into the Shadow Seer,
Okay.
hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s because it's aura. 2 wounds. Well, 1 wound, a mortal.
Okay. So 1 mortal wound. And then 1 regular save, right?
Yeah.
So 2. So she's got 3 left.
And then I will do the Tech Priest Dominus into the Harlequins that attack.
Alright.
3 attacks, hitting on 3+. All hit. And he will be wounding them on 4s. 3 wounds.
1 dies.
He doesn't have a pistol, does he?
He does it.
He could have shot it and shoot him first.
Go ahead and do it. Yep. What would you shoot at? You can shoot at anything over there. You didn't have to shoot at that.
He would have shot at that. Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead. Shoot it up.
No. Going back to the shooting phase, he's shooting his macro stubber into the unit he's in combat with. Is there any penalty to shooting?
Yeah. Oh, -1. That's kind of, I believe. I could be wrong. We can take a pause and look it up. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll just go along so he gets 3 hits.
No, do your 2s. Do your
Hitting
2s.
wounding
I'm almost
4s.
confident you don't sound
Yeah.
like
Go ahead.
One.
Do it.
2.
2 1. So they would have died then. But dead now.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually a massive difference, but Joker guys.
So go ahead, do your Whoever you
So
want
now I
to
get to pick, so I will do my 3-man Harlequin squad. On to the big beefy man. Threes to hit. Ugh. 5s to wound. Four at -3.
4 or 5 ups. Failed 2. It's down to 2 wounds. Is that all your attacks?
That's for what do you have yet to go? You got to choose your robot, right?
Yeah. The robot will attack the shadows here. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, 2 hits, wounding on 3s. No.
Alright, or help. Alright, now the Shadow Seer will also attack the robot. Hits. 5s to wound. Reroll. 2 at -1.
3 plus save. Failed 1.
D3 damage. 3.
See if he explodes. He does not.
Okay. Now, can the Troop Master consolidate in at all because he hasn't attacked in this?
I
So
don't
when
think
he
so.
does his fight phase, he doesn't get to move
I
3 inches.
don't. I don't think
when
he gets a
charging
fight
in.
sub phase because he's not within 3 inches of an enemy.
Oh, he is. He's within
I
3
mean,
inches.
wait, I
of,
mean within 1 inch of an enemy.
Okay,
I think.
sounds good.
Wait, and he's
Out of
not.
combat then.
Yeah, I think he's just out of count.
Oh, that's just curious.
Yeah.
All right.
At end of the Admech turn, managed to kill 2 Harlequins, put a couple wounds on one of their heavy support skimmers, but Mechanicum are down to single-digit models left, so it's not looking too good.
All right. So the 2 heavy support units move back to take objectives and still be able to fire on the infiltrators. The bike squad went to go hunt down the infiltrator squad. They did advance, so it'll be at -1. Harlequins and the Troop Master are focusing on the Dominus, and the Shadow Seer is currently going to try to cast Smite onto the units it is in combat with. It goes off. It does 2 mortal wounds.
Kills
1. Pistols. The Shadow Seer will shoot at the Ruststalkers. Hits. Wounds at a -3.
6 plus invul. Good.
Troop Master will shoot into the Dominus. Plus, missed. And the regular Harlequins will shoot into the Dominus. 2 hits. 1 wound.
2 up. That's good.
The bikes shoot 4 ups into the Ruststalkers over there. One at -3 and 1 normal save.
1 4 up. Fails. 6 plus invul. Fails.
Okay. Disperse prismatic cannon and shuriken cannons onto the Ruststalkers from the objective by the barrels. Shuriken cannon first. One at -3 and 1 regular save.
4 up save. Good. 6 up invul. Fail.
Heavy 6. 2 shots. 4 up because it moved. Both missed. The other Void Weaver onto them. Sure, same thing. Shuriken cannons first. 3 ups. One at -3, 1 regular.
4 up save. Good. 6 up invuln. 1 guy dies.
Okay. Heavy D6. 4. 4 ups to hit. 2. 3's to wound. 1 wound. I think it's -2. Let me just double check here.
6 up. Bang.
Yep. Just 1 damage. Time to assault. So the bikes will go on to the rest stalkers over there.
So 10 Flechette Blaster shots. 6s. 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. Wounding on 5s, nothing.
It's terrible. The assault. I'll make it in.
Then who's assaulting Dominus?
First will be the Troop Master.
Macro Stubber. 6s. No.
He's in. Then the 3 troops. They're awesome. Alright. I shall go with them first. Three's to hit. Strength 4 T4, so 4's the wound. Six saves at -3, 1 damage each.
5 up invuln. Takes 3 wounds.
Okay. Troop Master. 2's the hit. 5's the wound. One more. No AP.
2 up. Good.
Alright. Shadow Seer. No, he's was in combat, so we'll do him last. The 2 bikes. Three's to hit. 3's to wound. 1 wound. -2, 2 damage.
6 up invuln. Guy dies.
Now on the Shadow Seer. 2's the hit. 3's the wound. 1 wound. -1.
Did you get a reroll from the Troop
Oh,
Master?
I do. So 2. At -1.
5 up. Good.
It was 2.
2.
Good.
Alright, and that's it for me. You can go ahead and attack back.
Tech Priest Dominus onto the squad of Harlequins. Onto the Trick Master. 3s. Wounding on 4s. No. And Rust Stalkers onto the Shadow Seer. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1.
What was that on?
Shadow Seer. And then the one remaining Sakara Infiltrator Princess gets 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Strength 6, so wounding on 3s. 1.
Good.
Okay. That's everything of mine, so rolling morale on the Infiltrator.
I think he's good. He's got 7, right?
Yeah, so he's good.
And you could re-roll it too this turn, don't forget.
Rust Stalkers didn't lose enough. Rust Stalkers didn't lose enough for morale, and Tech Donis is by himself, so it's the end of the Harlequins' turn.
Alright.
End of the Mechanicum's movement phase. For the Canticles of the Omnisci, I got the reroll morale again. So, going into the shooting phase, Tech Priest Dominus also restored 2 wounds from him fixing himself. He's going to fire his macro stubber into the unit of 3 Harlequins. 4 hits.
He gets to reroll ones to shoot them.
5 hits. Strength 4, wounding on 4s, so 4 wounds.
They're dead.
Hooray.
Thank you, sir.
And then the Infiltrator will fire his Flechette Blaster into the 2 Harlequin bikes, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. 1.
Good.
Okay. So, it's all of my shooting. So, going into assaults, I'll start off with the Infiltrator will do his attacks into the bikes. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Strength 6, wounding on 3s. 1.
Takes 1.
Who do you want to attack with?
I will attack with the Shadow Seer onto the Rust Stalkers. 3 attacks. 2's the hit. 2 hits. 3's the wound. We roll 1 wound. -1.
5 up.
D3 damage. 3.
1 dies.
Alright.
Tech Priest Dominus will attack the Troop Master, hitting on 3s.
Sweet.
Hit. Wounding on 4s. 1.
4 up. Goes through. How much damage?
2.
Okay.
And the Troop Master's attacks.
2's the hit. 5's the wound. 3 saves. No negative.
2 up. He's good. Rust Stalker Princess onto the Shadow Seer, hitting on 3s. Hit. Wounding on 4s. 1.
Goes through. How much damage?
Just 1.
Okay. She's got 1 left. And then Harlequin bikes. 3's the hit. 3's the wound. 1 wound. -2. 2 damage.
6 up. He's dead.
You want to consolidate?
Yep. 3 inches back.
this turn 5?
It was. So who gets to roll to see if it ends? I do not recall. Is it the person who went first?
I don't know.
Or is it the... We'll look it up in the rule book real quick.
Or would that be under? Would it be
The mission.
The mission. Big guns never die.
First turn. So, we get to go.
I get to see if it ends. It goes on.
I concede the game.
All right.
The game ends with Admech having scored only one objective for victory point for Slay the Warlord.
All right, and then I got the 2 with the heavies.
I mean, if you hadn't conceded, you would have gotten 30 for that.
I think I would have died
Yeah,
over the
but
course
the
of a
bikes
turn.
will come in. But yeah, you might add 3.
Yeah. Alright, so, I mean, that's 0 points for Admech since he conceded, and then 9 for Harlequins.
First Blood, Warlord,
2 heavy supports. Right? So 4.
Linebreaker. I mean, it's the
And then
point
plus
of
6
zone.
for objective.
Yeah.
So that's what, 12?
Yeah.
12 to 0 Harlequins.